Hi, everyone. I'm Benita Perkins with Benny Girl Healthy Lifestyle Branding and Communication. And my company works with companies, organizations, and nonprofits to focus on a healthy lifestyle message. I also work with Durham County Public Health, providing employee wellness consulting, and that includes everything from classes to webinars to digital programming to challenges. So we run the gambit. Um, Today, I'm doing my third annual fitness trends for next year over 2022. We did 2021, we did 2020. And I always think it's interesting to see what's new and different, what hasn't changed. I think for you, it's interesting to kind of see what's out there, what might be motivating. There might be something new that gets you to work out more than you have been. Or you might, find that, wow, everybody's doing, outdoor workouts. Let me check it out. Something I hadn't thought about. So I think it's a great opportunity to, just get yourself motivated for this year and get your workout game on or get it started. Anyway, let's get started. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Fitness Trends 2022. Over the past 2 years, how the world approaches health and fitness has drastically changed. With gym and fitness closures, masking regulations, and an influx of digital workout platforms, more Americans started exercising at home than ever before and invested in equipment to build out their home gyms. Oops, go back. As the new year approaches, expect a new wave of trends to take over the fitness landscape. While at-home workouts are here to stay, the overall approach to wellness has shifted. Not only are people focusing their efforts on how they work out, but also why. And as technology continues to evolve, many are beginning to take a more scientific approach to their health, ditching get fit fast models for holistic methodologies that offer benefits that extend beyond physical strain. If you're wearing a smartwatch while engaging in a short HIIT workout at home or cycling in a cycling in studio session, you may already be ahead of the curve for what's to come in the fitness world in 2022. More tech, shorter workouts, and hybrid gym experiences are just a few of the fitness trends you'll want to try if you haven't already. Now in its 16th year, the annual American College Sports Medicine's Health Fitness Journal worldwide surveyed more than 4,500 health and fitness professionals who ranked 43 possible trends on a scale of 1, meaning least likely to be a trend, to 10, most likely to be a trend. Notable trends include home exercise gyms, debuting at number 2 this year, and outdoor exercise moving to number 3 from number 2 last year. High intensity interval HIIT training dropped to number 7, and online training, now online live and on-demand exercise classes, dropped to number 9. It was number 1 last year. Now note, even though it dropped, it's still in the top 10. And I think online training is going to continue to stay relevant. I think the pandemic has shown us that this is it's a viable option for staying in a workout regime. Coming in at number 1 is wearable technology. Tech advances have made it easier for users to collect important health metrics and work with fitness professionals and healthcare providers to develop healthy lifestyles and increase quality of life. Wearable technology includes fitness trackers, smartwatches, and heart rate monitors. These devices can be used as step counters and can track heart rate, body temperature, calories, sitting time, sleep time, blood pressure, and respiratory rates. Fitbit, Garmin, and Apple are the top companies. Note that wearable technology has been in the top really five for the past several years. I just think everyone should have some type of um, walk, step tracker, heart rate uh, tracker, uh, something that tracks your beats per minute. It's just the way I think that fitness is going. It keeps you cognizant and aware of how hard you're working out. Um, Sometimes we think we're working out harder than we really are, and fitness trackers will give you that information. Sometimes we're just fine exercising, exactly right. Also, having them will just motivate you to, if they're on your arm, you're going to, kind of keep track of how many steps you're walking just because it's there. So I think they're a good thing to have and a great trend that will continue as wearable technology gets more sophisticated. Coming in at number 2, home exercise gyms. Home gyms will continue to be a popular alternative to going to the gym as a consequence of COVID-19. Note that this is the first year that home exercise gyms have appeared as a fitness trend. People will continue to isolate themselves by staying home and taking advantage of the abundant equipment now available, along with effective online classes. Gyms can use minimal equipment or expensive treadmills and bikes. A home gym may not be a new concept, but it has developed a new meaning as more and more people work out from home. Driving the trend are tech-focused equipment like Peloton bikes and the Mirror. These options allow you to online yourself and your equipment into a class, and if you can't make the class, participate in the recorded version in the comfort of your home. Note that they generally carry hefty price tags and monthly membership subscriptions. Let's look at a few. So the Peloton bike is probably the most well-known version of tech home-based equipment and comes with an HD screen and thousands of live and on-demand classes, and allowing you to sign into a spin class almost anywhere in the world that the class is being taught. It provides a monthly subscription option to get you into the class, and note that there are other options. Schwinn and other manufacturers have their own versions of tech bikes or tech spin classes. Peloton has a smart treadmill, and some other companies do as well. Smart treadmills come with HD touchscreens and thousands of live and on-demand classes. With a subscription, you can access guided running classes as well as strength training, yoga, stretching, and HIIT workouts. If you're not a fan of group classes, choose from a variety of scenic walks, runs, or hikes, and you can go at your own pace. The Mirror, I first saw this about 2 years ago, right after the pandemic started. I saw the first commercial. But at first glance, the Mirror is nothing more than a full-length mirror you'd use to check your outfit in the morning. But if you look closer, you'll see that it's also an LCD screen. With the Mirror, you can watch instructor-led live and on-demand classes and check your form at the same time. The Mirror offers a variety of classes, including yoga, strength, and cardio, and with different workout lengths and fitness levels. It recently added one-on-one personal training to its repertoire, which takes advantage of the built-in camera so that your trainer can see your form and correct it. Want to pretend to be Rocky in your own home gym, but you have no idea how to box? Fight Camp's in-home boxing bag, guided workout classes, and smart boxing gloves can help. Fight Camp has sensors that you place inside the boxing wraps you wear on both hands under the boxing gloves. Those sensors can tell you how hard you're hitting and how many punches you've landed. Every workout tells you how many punches to throw, and the sensors give you real-time info to see how you're progressing. Outdoor activities came in at number 3, probably because of the COVID-19 pandemic. More outdoor activities like small groups, walks, group rides, or organized biking hikes have become popular. They can be short events, day-long events, planned week-long hiking excursions. Participants can meet in a local park, hiking area, or a bike trail, typically with a designated leader. Many communities and neighborhoods have organized their social distance hikes and walks to provide an opportunity to safely socialize while exercising. Here we see a group of women on bikes. There's a group locally, Black Girls Do Bike, which meets, it used to meet every Saturday. It's gotten cold. They'll probably start back in April or May. And again, it's a group of women that bond together to work out. It can be extremely motivating to find like-minded folks who also want to do the same things you do and get a great workout holistically. So there's Girl Trek, there's a couple of others. If you go on Meetup, you'll find probably other groups, like-minded groups that do the kinds of workouts you do, whether it's roller skating, jump roping, there's a lot of stuff, hiking. So, outdoor activities are a great holistic way to get a workout. According to the American Psychological Association, the average American spends 90% of their life indoors, and that disconnect shows. More than 80% now report emotions linked to prolonged stress, and more than 1,000 studies have linked time outside in green spaces to health benefits like lower blood pressure, a healthier nervous system, and an improved mood. Coming in at number 4, strength training with weights. Previous surveys included a category described as strength training, but it was determined to be too broad. Strength training was dropped in favor of the more specific free weight training, which includes free weights, barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells, and medicine balls. And these incorporate functional classes or activities. Instructors in these classes start by teaching proper form for each exercise and then progressively increasing the resistance once the correct form is accomplished. You don't need a class to do strength training with body weights and kettlebells. There's plenty of online workouts that you can work out to that will also help you with your form as well. So it's just probably in favor of, machine weights in gyms. It just seems like people are leaning towards, free weights. Bodyweight training moved to number 7 from number 3 in 2021, but I included because both types of training, both strength and body weights, are usually performed in tandem. This format uses a combination of variable resistance and neuromuscular movements using multiple planes of movement. It is all about using your body weight as the training modality using minimal equipment. Consequently, that makes it an inexpensive way to exercise effectively. Think push-ups and lunges. Exercise for weightlifting came in as the 5th most popular trend with the American College of Sports Medicine, perhaps because of the self-quarantine imposed by COVID and the resulting perceived or real weight gain. Exercise for weight loss made a comeback in 2022. Most diet programs recommend including some type of exercise program into the daily routine of a caloric restriction, adding the caloric expenditure of physical activity into the equation. Think MyFitnessPal, which you have your caloric restriction, you have so many calories, and then they minus out the calories you expend on exercising. So sometimes you eat a little more because you exercise a little more, because net it's about what did you eat net of what you ate and how you worked out. Exercise and weight loss programs has been a top 20 trend since the survey began. And I think what's happening here is, before, when you went to a gym or whatever, and they asked why you were working out, maybe in the past 2 years, weight loss training, exercise for weight loss has been a top trend for the past 10 years. It's moved all over the place, up and down. But, sometimes the trend is to go to a gym and get a workout because you want to get more conditioned, because you want to go mountain climbing, because you want to do certain things. So there's different reasons. And this year, the trend tends to be people are coming in for weight loss. Coming in at number 6, personal training. Note that the survey participants are gym owners and fitness professionals, which probably keeps personal training or the one-on-one training in the top 10 trend for the survey. It continues to be strong as the profession of personal training becomes more accessible online, in health clubs, in the home, and in work sites. Personal training includes fitness testing and goal setting, with the trainer working one-on-one with a client to prescribe workouts specific to their individual needs and goals. This trend has been in the top 10, has been a top 10 trend since the survey was first published. Again, the survey, this is the clientele, this is the industry it goes after. So it makes sense that for this survey, it would be in the top 10. HIIT was number 1 in the survey for 2014 and 2018 and remained in the top 5 each year between 2014 and 2021. However, for 2022, HIIT dropped out of the top 5 for the first time ever to number 7. I include this format because it continues to be a popular exercise format for conditioning and losing weight. These exercise programs typically involve short bursts of high-intensity bouts of exercise, followed by a short period of rest. Although there are a variety of HIIT formats and programs available, all emphasize higher intensities of max heart rate goals during the increased intensity segments, followed by periods of rest and recovery. Despite warnings by some fitness professionals of potentially increased injury rates using HIIT, this form of exercise has been popular in gyms all over the world. Now let's look at some additional trends. The weighted hula hoop workout. TikTok is famous for a lot of things, and being responsible for starting a number of crazes is certainly one of them. In 2021, weighted hula hoops took center stage on the app with close to 200 million views alone under the hashtag weighted hula hoop. While the hula hoops we all finally remembered swinging around our hips as children weighed less than half a kilogram, the weighted versions can be as heavy as 3 kilograms and are said to help strengthen your core, improve posture and balance, strengthen your lower body muscles, and improve your flexibility and cardiovascular health. With an enormous 234% increase in Google searches compared to last year, it looks like the interest in this trend will continue in 2022. Reverse running. Backward running, also known as backward running, also known as running backwards, reverse running, retro running, is the act of running in reverse so that one travels in the direction of that one's back is facing rather than one's front. It is classified as a retro movement, the reverse of a normal movement. It's not a new trend, having first picked up popularity in the 80s, but with a 50% increase in monthly global searches since the end of 2020, there is clearly a renewed interest in this activity. Some of the benefits of reverse running include reduced impact on the knees, more calories burned versus traditional running, reduced imbalances between anterior and posterior muscles, and improved posture. Elsewhere in the findings revealed that in 2020, many of us will be looking to mix up our exercise routines by merging them with other interests or activities. Plogging, which benefits both your health as well as the planet, is running while picking up litter. And it's seen a 22% spike in interest on the internet. Elsewhere in 2020, many workouts will be ultra trendy in the fitness world. Gone are the days where you need to dedicate 45 minutes or an hour, a specific amount of time to a workout. A mini workout is perfect for people who want to stay fit, but don't have the time for a long workout. This is because most people think of exercise as something that requires a lot of time, effort, and a change of clothing. Mini workouts appeal to people who don't have that time or motivation for one big workout. They combine cardio, strength, and mobility exercises that can be spread out throughout the day for 5 or 10 minutes each. Running errands could be a mini workout, even if it's 30 seconds of sprinting up the flight of stairs, carrying your shopping bags, or just walking at a faster pace. Performing bite-sized workouts throughout the day can make it easier to adhere to an exercise program and experience the many benefits of regular exercise. So it just really makes it exercise more accessible to people who have obstacles when it comes to doing a traditional workout. Mind, body fitness, or restorative self-care. The mind body fitness is about restorative fitness, in particular, self-care for our mental and emotional health. This category has been gaining traction over the past several years, but over the past 2 years has strengthened with the turmoil and uncertainty the pandemic has bestowed upon society. And it's not just a pandemic, the whole, political structure, everything we've gone through the past 2 years has really led us to this point of looking at more restorative ways to take care of ourselves. Restorative fitness includes genres like yoga, Pilates, and relatively new offerings like Megaformer bar and Megaformer SLT classes. And the idea of an ideal body type has been replaced with learning how to be more present and mindful within one's own bodies and fitness. This development is also allowing fitness to be more inclusive for those who struggle to join or were intimidated. Low impact fitness is in line with exercising to restore and nurture the body and mind. And experts predict that people will be focusing more on feeling good, smart recovery, and preventing injury than ever before. After the lockdown, many people were suffering from stiffness, aches, and pains, and from a year of sedentary life in front of a computer. These kinds of workouts, rowing, Pilates, and yoga are still strengthening, but without being so harsh on the body. People will want a head-to-toe burn that is easier in the joints and workouts that are highly effective without wear and tear on our body. Restorative doesn't necessarily mean easy, though. Let's take a look at 2 low-impact fitness classes that can be pretty intense. Bar class. Most people's first thought is a ballet class when they hear the word bar, and I'm guilty as charged. However, it is not quite and very different. The class focuses on cardio, strength training, and stretching rather than perfect dance technique. Bar class is a workout technique inspired by elements of ballet, yoga, and Pilates. And in addition to building strength, this full body workout also develops agility and flexibility. Exercises are done both off and on and off the bar. And I know when I took my first bar class, I used to dance, so I came with the expectation of, ballet workouts at the bar, and in fact, was quite surprised. Also, I underestimated the intensity of the small moves that we do. It was quite an experience, very effective. Again, low stress on pounding on the body, but you definitely build muscle and get stronger. So again, doesn't necessarily mean easy. Another one, Megaformer SLT classes. They were flourishing pre-pandemic, but have taken a hit because they rely on specialized equipment and instructors. Classes are performed on oversized Pilates reformers and promise to strengthen, lengthen, and tone. I took one of these classes last year, and midway through it, I was calling for my mother. It was quite challenging, extremely challenging, but it was all about core work and, using my lower body. And, it was really quite fascinating how it got to the point without, pounding and being stressful. These classes have gained popularity, but beware that they are expensive. Another trend, mind-body workouts combining meditation and runs. The meditation app Headspace teamed up with Nike to create guided runs that help you work on your mental and physical strength. There are a lot of different apps out there that kind of, allow you to meditate or, take you to a space while you run, and it can be quite effective. Lastly, virtual reality. In a virtual reality, VR fitness is a new age way to get fit at home. It's similar to the experience you get taking a Peloton class or some other like a mirror class, but it goes a step further by using technology to immerse you in a whole other world. Your body pretty much becomes the controller, which means that if your avatar needs to throw some punches, you'll be doing that in real life. And while some games seem a little more traditional with trainers and coaches, others don't feel like a fitness class at all. First, now, in order to do VR workouts, you're going to need a headset, which you put on to transport you into the VR environment. Then you need to purchase games. Headsets start around $300 and up, and games cost $20 to $30 a piece. So it can run you some money. It's not easy. It's not an easy buy, but if you have the financial wiggle room, and if you're looking to invest in some at-home equipment, it might be worthwhile. But hey, if your kid already has one, you're all set. And I'm going to demonstrate one of the workouts. Hopefully you can see it. Hold on. Oh. I thought it added up. Okay, I see it. There we go. Now let's see if it'll let me share this. I know the okay, share screen. Let's see if it's here now. There we go. Okay, I know all this effort for God knows what. Let's see if this makes sense to you. So let me see if I can get to start again. I don't think I have speakers. I don't have any speakers. So anyway, I'm going to have to stop this. But anyway, hopefully you can see some of what's going on. Okay, there we go. See if I can make this louder. And we're going to start it again. I'm sorry, everybody. This is taking way too much time. Here we go. Seems like none of y'all learn y'all listen. I'm guessing it's time that I take that top spot. Cause I got the game in the headlights. Gonna make it look easy. I know you see me. Gonna make it look easy. And there you go. So that's virtual reality. Okay. And I'm going to end it here. Okay. I knew I was going to flood before this ended. It's just a matter of time. And I'm not even going to try and get back to the PowerPoint. That's not going to work. So I'm going to end it here. 2021 has had unbelievable moments that we shouldn't forget as we move in 2021, 2020 and 2021 have had unbelievable moments that we shouldn't forget as we move into 2022. But these past 2 years have revealed some better, more inclusive opportunities to get healthy. And we will take all the positives we can get with more focus on exercising for health, not beauty, easier access to workouts, shorter workouts, focuses on more holistic reasons why you're working out. I'm betting that we will see folks getting healthier in 2022. And I really hope that that is the silver lining of everything we've gone through the past 2 years. Thank you so much. I apologize for that VR flub, but I think it's something that if you have, you should try it out. If there's opportunity to test it and see if it rings your button, because it's always fun to do something new and different. Anyway, see you next month. Bye.